lot of Embry-Riddle, where in the building over there, they're getting ready to have a contact with the amateur radio station on board the International Space Station. We had hoped to be in there to cover it live because our daughter is one of the organizers, but the university has said that we're not allowed to come in. They even went so far as to having a policeman at the front door saying that if we came in, we would be trespassed and arrested. So we're going to do the next best thing, which is be outside and see if we can hear them. I've got their uplink frequency that I figured out and the downlink frequency in here. I'm not sure if that's actually their uplink or not, but I'm not going to show it just in case it really is. We may be able to hear the kids asking questions, or we may just be able to hear the astronaut answering the questions. We'll see here if they start calling here in just a bit. So we're in the parking lot at Embry-Riddle University. If you're watching, say hi in the chat. Let us know who's here. But the reason we're not inside is because Embry-Riddle decided that amateur radio YouTube channels are not considered true media. And they said it was a private event and would not allow people who were not specifically invited by the university to come cover it. It's a long story, but yeah, they had a policeman at the front door, even though we weren't coming in to do anything. We weren't even coming in the building. We were told, don't come in the building, you will be trespassed and arrested. So who is in the chat here? So, Michelle, let's look at your...
ERAU, so coming up for me in June, we're going to be doing, a few of us actually are going to be doing spacewalks, and so here in a couple weeks we'll probably start studying our procedures to make sure that we can go out there and do a spacewalk safely. Also, in some of our free time, we might read our book about other topics of interest as a point of relaxation.
So it sounds like
we aren't hearing the questions.
We aren't hearing the questions, but we're hearing the downlink on...
My undergraduate degree is my master's in systems engineering, and my background, I also went to a test pilot school, so I'm a naval aviator test pilot, and background's in engineering, and engineering is a big part of our job up here. I'm not necessarily designing circuits anymore or doing system engineering design, but my ability to understand those topics when engineers talk to us and provide that perspective is super helpful. Additionally, what's really cool is we are getting ready. We've got all kinds of new spacecraft. We've got the Orion, we have the Dragon, we have Starliner, we have the Starship that's going to the surface of the moon.
Turn the other side up.
As we acquisition all of these new pieces of hardware, we have to test them. And so my background as a test pilot for the Department of Defense is extremely helpful.
Okay, so we are, I guess, hearing it on the downlink there, it looks like.
Actually, that's a great topic, and it's something we actually spend a lot of time on the ground training to do. We go out in groups as astronauts and our instructors and our flight directors and flight controllers, and we go out and we practice just that. We go out in hard expeditions on the ground to practice resolving conflict, and the best way to do it is to talk it out honestly.
So guys, we thought we might have
First
had
off, that's a really hard thing to have happen because we have so many ways that we can communicate with the ground. To include, we could in fact call the Earth using our ham radios as a backup, but if we lost all communication, we are trained specifically to handle that. We have all the procedures we need on board to fly the International Space Station and to also fly our return vehicles, the Dragon, the Soyuz, or Starliner.
So we thought we would hear the uplink. We thought we had figured out what the uplink frequency was, but apparently we don't have it. And so we're only hearing the downlink.
Oh, we had a... I'm sorry.
I'll tell you right now, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. And international cooperation is what it's all about. In fact, actually right now I'm sitting here in the Russian segment as three of my Russian colleagues work together just a mere meter from me on a project. I absolutely love the international aspect of this mission. It's incredibly important. And if we're going to go far as a species, we're going to go together. Oh, so many things. You get to work with really cool people who like to solve solve really cool problems. And I mean, my background flying airplanes, I like going fast, and what's better than going 17,500 miles an hour right now? Oh, I have so many hobbies in life, and I continue those hobbies.
I guess it thinks maybe.
Photographs and candid photographs of people living and working in space. It's really easy for us to take pictures of the Earth, but I really like capturing the, my crewmates around the space station, the candid environments they're in, and that's kind of one of my side projects right now.
Well, guys, we're only able to hear the downlink from the space station from here in the truck.
Oh man, there's so many beautiful things to see from space, but I'll tell you what, I really, really like watching lightning storms. Over the past week or so, every night after dinner, it's worked out that we've been flying over Africa, and the thunderstorms in Africa the past week have been incredible at night, and just seeing the lightning flashes from space is really, really a sight to see.
Eaton, the uplink is in Daytona Beach. We're sitting right outside of the building.
I'll tell you what, this is a key to life. If you want to know what a secret weapon is in life, I'll give you the secret weapon. The secret weapon is discipline. If you want to have a good physical and mental health, the key is being disciplined. You're not going to want to get up and work out because one day you just not feel great. But you got to, on the toughest day when you're the most tired, that's the day when you got to get up and work the hardest. And the discipline to do that is what really matters. Discipline's a secret weapon. The product of so many influential family members, friends, and mentors, and there's been so many key people in the path of my life to get me to where I'm at that it'd be tough to name a single person. But I'd like to say that in the course of my life, I've been given a whole lot, and in the end, I would like to. Is the view different? The stars are different, the overview is different, the view of the atmosphere is different. I've been trying really, really hard to get our cameras to capture the view, but the dynamic range of the cameras just doesn't do it justice with your actual individual eye. Unexpected things. I had heard about it before, but I just didn't realize any kind of tools or metal silverware in a bag jingling. It just makes this really, really cool sound up here. Just something about those items being in zero-G, unencumbered, makes this beautiful. It's kind of like a zero-G wind chime, but there's no wind and there's tools in a bag. Some of the best experiment I've done so far is we were looking at the neurovestibular system of one of my crewmates, and they got to put on a blindfold, and I got to throw them around, and they had to guess how many degrees they'd gone through as we were trying to understand the human's neurovestibular system. We have procedures to take shelter and to shield ourselves with predominantly water in a vehicle to provide protection from solar storms. So many things, but I'll call it the commute. I love that I can wake up in my crew quarters and be at work within 2 minutes, and I'm
So it looks like we're losing the signal. ERAU is Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Daytona Beach. Our daughter Hope was one of the organizers of this contact. We had hoped to be able to be in there to actually do a live stream directly from the event, but we were told we were not welcome. And so now we did it from the parking lot without a directional antenna and we've got a hill between us and the space station now. So they're probably still answering questions. Unfortunately, it looks like maybe I did possibly have the correct uplink, which I'm not going to show, but maybe it was in digital mode or something. It was on a strange frequency that's not normally used for FM. Anyway, with that, hope you guys enjoyed it. There will be, I'll put in the comments later, the link to the actual live stream from Embry-Riddle, so you guys can see the whole thing with the kids and all the kids that came from Volusia County schools here in around Daytona Beach. And with that, we'll see you next time. 73. Everybody else want to say 73?
73.
73.
We got 4 of us in the car here. Hope is in the building. Talk to you guys later.